It is time for some soft fall glam. I need to film like it's 2017 all over again. I need those vibes back. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. We're gonna get back to that 2017 era because I need that. I'm missing that. And if you were around for that whole YouTube era, you know what I'm talking about. Went in with the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint in Toast. Went in already with my skin prep and I used a little bit of Rhode Glazing Milk. And of course, we'll be going in with some glazing mist throughout the video, but I did already do some skin prep, skin care in the morning, and now we're gonna get right into this. I don't know what look I'm doing. We're just gonna roll with it. I have some newer makeup that's new to me, some newer makeup that's out there, and just some of my favorite staples, new brushes that I wanna try from BK Beauty and Nikki LaRose. So I usually don't use primer, but today I wanna use a little bit of the Power Grip primer from e.l.f. Now I love this primer. This is the Major Gorilla Grip primer. This is the massive size that they have now. Little bit, like I said, already did some skin prep, so really don't need much. My skincare and skin prep is my primer. I usually hardly ever use a primer anymore. It's just personal preference. I really don't find the need to use a primer, but this definitely has that tacky, sticky type of vibe where it's really going to adhere the foundation, but this is that type where it's like sticky. Also, we should name her. I'm going with the Mary Phillips Underpainting Palette. I'm just gonna do a little bit of underpainting on my skin prior to foundation. Been using this and I've been loving it so entirely much. So I'm gonna take these two shades right here, mix them together. This part always looks a little funky, but that's okay. It all ends up blending towards the end. Just all the points where I would typically contour. I'm just gonna do a little bit and then it'll blend so effortlessly with my foundation. So we won't have any of those harsh lines. With a little bit of my foundation, and I'm probably gonna end up mixing two today. I usually like to mix these two together right now. I'm not sure what it is, but one's a stick and one is a liquid. So we go with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint first. Use the shade number 7, which is light medium. Now I'm not self-tanned, so I just do a little bit like this. I'm gonna go with the About Face The Performer foundation, and it's the Skin Focus foundation in the shade 11 Neutral. Loving this, literally so good. So good. If I'm not self-tanned, it's a little bit deep for me, so that's why I like to mix it. But something about combining the two formulas for fall is beautiful. And I'm gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics brush and just blend all that together. I feel like both finishes just give like a natural look, but also more of a softened, not matte, just a really natural softened look. And I'm so about that, especially for fall. And we always blend to the neck and the ears. And I also go over the eyes a bit. I try to stay clear with too much product on the under eyes, but when it comes to covering up on the eyelids, I'll take a little bit of concealer there as well. I'm just gonna go in with a touch of eyeshadow today, so I do wanna make sure that that is pretty much concealed, if you will. So either concealer or foundation on top does the trick for me and just keeps it all even. This is completely random, but I feel like I want to get a vlogging camera again. And I want to do like car chit chats again. If you are an OG and you've been following me since the beginning, you know I used to love doing car chit chat vlogs, whether it was just me yapping about one topic for 7 minutes, or just filling you in on my life for that week, whatever it was. I like doing car chit chat vlogs. So, which I feel like in like just a year's time, things have changed, which all for the good. And I kind of just want to fill you guys in on it. Aside from sitting in this space, maybe I should be getting a vlogging camera. My other vlogging camera went to crap. So, I don't know. Let me know. Take a little bit of the Lunar Beauty Bronzing and Sculpting Stick in the shade Medium Sky. Okay, cute. This is the perfect like cool tone color, so I'm excited about that. I always take a little bit and fluff it into the eyelid as well. Even though I didn't even get concealer there yet, it just kind of gives like an underpainted vibe over there as well. And then make sure to blend it into my hairline. Since my hair is up, go right into there. I honestly have not had that much time to wear too much glam aside from like date nights. Concealer, taking a little bit of this new concealer from Makeup Forever. It's the HD Skin Full Cover. And this also has a little brush on the end, which I thought was really cool. For a little blush, I'm gonna go in with the Revolution Super Dewy Blush Burst, this burgundy berry color. That's okay for now because I'm gonna go in with a powder blush as well. But now I will take the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. This is the Master Icon palette, and it's just a bunch of mattes, and this screams fall to me. These are 2 cream-based ones, and the rest are powder, and they're completely matte. I love me a nice, like, burnt type of brown, like an orangey, I guess. And I'm just gonna pat this down on the full lid. And as I pat, I will also just kind of blend outwards and all over the lid. And then just a clean brush to blend out the rest. I don't want to go too much. Kind of run that lower lash line area. With a little bit of Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder. And this Morphe little sponge. I'm calling it a sponge because it is not a powder puff, but it is shaped like one. But it has more of that like spongy, like material. I can't really explain it. Spray my face with the Rhode Glazing Mist. I love the way that that looks when it is set. It is soft, but it's not like heavy. It doesn't look like a ton of powder, which is nice. It almost just airbrushes and melts into the skin. And then I will go back in with the Beauty Blender, Velour Puff, take a little bit more and kind of do a little bit more of a carving motion and let that sit for a sec. Just gonna fluff that away, kind of pressing into the skin. A little bit of Persona Chocolate eyeliner and just apply that on the lower lash line. Not necessarily in the waterline, just running it along by the lash line. The e.l.f. eyelash curler, so good. Like actually so good. I'm gonna warm up my skin just a bit with the Haus Labs bronzer, medium deep, which is a little bit deep for me at the moment, but I do still really like it. So I just take a little bit on the brush and then tap it in my hand so we don't have a crazy amount. I feel like this warms up everything and just gives like that toasty look, which is definitely a fall look that I gravitate to, more of that toasty vibe. And Makeup Forever blush. This is the shade Limitless Berry. You can never go wrong with the shade. This used to be my absolute favorite shade last year. I'm gonna still use it right now because it's literally gorgeous. So taking a little bit, this is more of a fan style brush, but I think it'll like diffuse it very nicely. So a little smile. With a little bit more of that eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution and a smaller brush just to run on the lower lash line a little bit. This is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. I'm going to take a little bit of these highlighting shades and just apply a slight amount. I'll even do a little with my finger, just like on the nose, just because I don't want it to be overly highlighted. Taking this brush from BK Beauty, the N20, and lightly diffusing it on the cheekbone. I've been absolutely adoring brown eyeliner for forever. That's just always been a favorite for me, especially for my eye color. I think it just looks stunning. What better way to complete it than a brown mascara? I'm gonna take the Divs Beauty mascara, dual mascara, so we have black and brown, but the brown is a primer, and I typically don't use a primer. But today I'm gonna use the brown primer and use a brown mascara. So we're gonna take this side, brown primer. The brown mascara is giving like toasty. Taking the Maybelline Sky High mascara. This is a brown one as well. I'm just topping it off very lightly. I don't want to go nuts, but it just does something to them. Like, I love this mascara so much. It lengthens them, gives them that extra volume. Just taking a little bit of Blissful Buff from Buxom. It's just a blush. It was just missing something. So I'm just adding a little bit more. Milani Keep It Full Plumping Lip Liner in the shade Twice as Spice. In the middle is the Ophir Whatever Lip Rouge. I'm gonna tap it on in the center. It's just a look that I go towards all the time in fall. It's so easy Very, very easy to achieve. You're getting still like that softened vibe, but it still looks like pretty glam. You can wear it on the everyday, whether you want to tone it down, amp it up, however you want to wear it for a date night. I think it's a gorgeous softened look. For me, I feel like it emphasizes my features, it just makes my eyes pop, and it's just an overall gorgeous look. I definitely feel like I reach for this a ton during this time of year. I will have all the products that I use today down below listed for you in case you want to check them out, shop. Leaving it with a matte lip, I feel like ties it all together. Of course, you can make the lips glossy. I feel like the matte type of lip is really pretty. Another fall look will be on the way very shortly. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in my next video.